anyone that decides to watch this, I have a video up on YouTube finally, my first video, and what'll be in a series of videos that are just going to be included in a bunch of Pokemon Go stuff. Things that'll be covered will be things such as tips, places to go, what to do, any questions really, and this video specifically is going to include a batch evolution, which is going to hopefully put me into level 32 and have some cool evolutions mixed into it, such as a starter of it'll be my second Venusaur, but I'll cover that when that comes to it, and my Blastoise, which will be my second Blastoise as well, second Gyarados, just a bunch of stuff, and it's going to be pretty crazy. Also, with this first video comes the first experience of using my girlfriend's Canon, Vixio camcorder. Something that we haven't used before. I've actually recorded some gameplay on the Reflector app I got from my phone, and we'll see how this goes. Drop a lucky egg, and then I'll start my batch evolution here. Like I said, that'll hopefully put me to level 32. Might take a little while. I might end up having to use both the lucky eggs that you saw in my inventory there. And here we go, starting the batch evolution. But I think I'm going to show where I'm sitting at with level 31 right now. I'm fairly close to getting to the end of it, but not quite. 347,549 out of 500,000. See, my Graveler's my buddy there. Alright, we're going to start off with something kind of exciting, going straight into it with my Bulbasaur all the way into Ivysaur evolution. I did end up catching a Venusaur before this, while I was driving, actually. I don't like to really recommend doing that, but I saw it while I was driving, and I quickly veered off the road and caught him. About 900 something CP with that Venusaur, which kind of sucks because I lost the experience points that you get when getting a new Pokemon on the Pokedex, because it was brand new for me on the Pokedex. Lost that experience that could have been doubled with the lucky egg. We'll go right into it with this Ivysaur. You can see IV is kind of 66, not really good, but it's the best Bulbasaur IV that I had. And we'll get the second Venusaur. Should have been the first, but second's okay. And there he is. Ah! Second Venusaur right there. Like I said, the IV isn't very good, but, I mean, it's the best Bulbasaur that I had, and I'll power him up later. But I think we'll also go right into the Blastoise evolution. Get my second Blastoise with this Squirtle that I have here with 88% IV. A lot of candies to be used on evolving these starter Pokemon, especially when they don't come around very often. And it was really disappointing after that buffer, when they did the CP balancing and whatnot, that Blastoise got weaker. I really liked Blastoise. He was at 1800 CP now. He was at 2000. But hopefully with this next Blastoise here, he's going to be around 16, maybe 1500 CP when he comes out of this evolution here. 1401, but he knows Ice Beam. That's good. Good move set. Could always use Ice Beam. And now at this point, I'm just going to evolve a bunch of boring Pokemon. So started on a good note, going now just for the evolutions for getting some experience. I'm just going to we'll jump forward. This is quite the stretch of batch evolutions. Got a bunch of boring evolutions, but very, very good to drop a lucky egg and do a bunch of evolving like this, especially during this Thanksgiving event, where, as I explained to you, double your experience points and double your Stardust. And then, also with that, if you drop a lucky egg, it's double that double. Therefore, you get 4 times the experience after doing an evolution like this. Therefore, it's very useful to do something like this all throughout this Thanksgiving event, which ends November 30th. Try and get out there and catch all those Pokemon you see in my area here is Rattatas, Pidgeys, Weedles, which I'm sure everybody else has dealt with before, but if you catch a bunch of them and just evolve constantly during this event, your trainer level should go up exponentially, just crazy amounts. I might as well show this too. Well, some other Pokemon such as an Ekans to an Arbok and Spearow to a Fearow, something not too special. But that second Raichu is something to kind of get excited over. And this Pikachu that I have actually was the first Pikachu that I hatched. I hadn't hatched a Pikachu since I started this game back in like July, June, something like that. More towards the time when it first came out. There he is. Second Raichu. And an email. Always get email notifications. Yeah, oh. Email notifications during the time I'm recording. I'll turn those off later. Sandshrew and Sandslash were, oddly enough, those Pokemon that got strengthened during the whole buffer and CP balancing phase that Niantic decided to just throw at you. I hadn't been looking at Pokemon Go Hub or anything on the internet during that time about this game, and then all of a sudden one day I look at my account and I freak out because I thought that, I don't know, somehow I got into somebody else's account because I saw a couple of my Rhydons sitting on top up there, and my Gyarados was at 300 CP stronger, and it just blew my mind. It scared me, actually. And I was very worried that, I don't know. Right here, I've always liked Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Always thought those Pokemon were very cool in Gen 1, some of my favorites. Where am I sitting now with these? I'm going to evolve this Nidorina. Just my strongest one. I don't really need a Nidoqueen with good IV because she is a Pokemon I'm not really going to use very often. But really they're a Pokemon that has high enough CP. And they're 1904. Nice. Not my highest Nidoqueen, not my strongest one, but I'll evolve this one that has decent enough IV. This one should be, I'm going to guess, 1800, 1700 range. What do we got? 1822. 5 Nidoqueens. You see right there I marked it wild. That's one of the ones that I caught just outside of a house here that we're living at. I'm going to jump right into it with getting this Nidoran that I caught, the male Nidoran. Super high IV, 97%, just caught him randomly. I'm going to bring this one all the way to a Nidoking, and he's going to be, he's the highest CP Nidoran that I have, the male Nidoran that I have right now. So this Nidoking should be very strong, and he's actually going to be one that I'm going to power up more since I have a ridiculous amount of Stardust. At this point, about 260,000 for Stardust. I've just been kind of banking it up because I haven't really had any idea of what to do with it, because all my Pokemon, I haven't reached a new trainer level lately. My higher CP Pokemon are kind of maxed out, or they're Pokemon that I just don't really want to spend the Stardust on yet. Unfortunately, that male Nidoran that I had turned into a Nidorino that wasn't the best CP out of the Nidorans I just evolved. I have enough candies to evolve 2 Nidorinos to Nidokings. Nidoking I like better than Nidoqueen, I think. I don't know, maybe it's color because he's got more spikes or something, but just a cool Pokemon. He should be bigger too. I feel like Nidoking should be bigger. 1837 CP. Pretty good. Now for this high IV Nidorino. This guy is going to be the top tier Nidoking that I have. And I'm going to keep him and power him up. The King Nidoking. Knows Earthquake. Awesome. Earthquake is such a strong move actually with how much damage it can deal per second. If you look online and everything, it can give you what the best moveset is for each Pokemon. Just some good references to look on can be found on Pokemon Go Hub. If you just do a Google search, it's going to pop up with 10 different sites. It'll give you information on stuff like that. I myself have looked in cross-references against a bunch of different websites just to know for sure. And you can use your own discretion too about the Pokemon that you're going to use. I don't know, there's certain sites where say that Vaporeon's Water Pulse is the best one that can deal the most damage per second, but in my opinion, Hydro Pump is. That's a lot of damage with one move, even though it takes a little bit to charge up. In the area that I'm living at, in Midwest Minnesota, Oddish and Bellsprout kind of the dominating features, and now they're kind of not. Let's check on the egg. Got about 5 minutes here. See what I can do with those 5 minutes. Let's see what kind of Vileplume we get out of these glooms that I got. I got plenty of candies, and I'm going to try and evolve the best glooms that I got. Either best IV and high CP. That's kind of what I do if I can evolve 2. I don't pick both high CPs. I want to pick one with good IV that I might power up even at some point if I got time, got extra Stardust, doesn't matter. 1979. That is so far the strongest Vileplume I have. Time for a new Pokedex entry. Go right into evolving Diglett into Dugtrio. I've seen one on a gym before the update, which actually made Dugtrio stronger, and the Diglett to Dugtrio multiplier used to be god-awful. We'll see what this Doug Trio comes out. New Pokedex entry. That'll be good for the experience here. Getting close to cleaning up this Pokedex. 730, not that great, but he knows Stone Edge, and he's got a high IV. Yeah. I'm running out of time here. I think what I'm going to... Ooh! Caught this Growlithe right here at 1006 CP, I believe, in the wild. Just randomly. I'm going to go ahead and evolve him, even though I finally have enough candies. I don't want to power up the other Arcanine. I just want another Arcanine. He's going to be a high CP Pokemon that I can have either a Gym Filler, Gym Attacker. Before the update, he was predicted to come out around 2200 CP, something like that. I'm only guessing like 2000 something after this. 2215. Ooh. Very happy with that. He is now my strongest Arcanine. Okay, I got 2 minutes left. A little over. Oh, you see that right there? About 120,000 experience off this with that new Thanksgiving event. Like I was talking how you can basically quadruple your experience. Definitely something that batch evolutions need to be done during this event if you want to get up in trainer levels, especially if you're still kind of lower. This will be perfect timing for you. The Slowbro that I had before is a Dragon Slayer. He's the kind of guy that I brought in to take down 25, 26, even 2800 CP Dragonites by himself, even though he was only 1800 CP, could take him out because he has Ice Beam as his moveset, and Slowbro, against the name, are quick. They attack so fast. With their moves such as Water Gun and Ice Beam, they can deal a lot of damage per second. I am going to evolve some Shelders to Cloysters. Shelder have been popping up everywhere in my area. They are very, very common, which is great for me. I cannot go wrong with that. Because Cloyster is a strong Ice-type Pokemon, and with the new update, is even stronger with their CP. Got a minute left here. I know what I'm going to do. I almost forgot to evolve my Magikarp to a second Gyarados. Here we go. Do you want to evolve Magikarp? Yes. I'm very excited to see what the CP ends up with this guy. Only 122 since his CP got weaker with the new update. Magikarp's did, but Gyarados went up big time, and there he is finally. Oh. 1858. Not that good. But he knows Dragon Pulse. I'm not level 32 yet. Spent 30 minutes doing a batch evolution. I'm going to have to drop my second lucky egg. We'll get to that eventually, but level 31 still, with 481,549 experience points out of 500,000. So close that I'm going to hit the level 32 as soon as I start this next one here. On the end of that second Gyarados there, I'm going to end this first video here. I'm going to make this just 2 parts, because if it's going to take a second lucky egg, we might as well make a big deal out of it. Unfortunately, I didn't reach level 32 here. You saw how much experience I am, how close I am. So to highlight this first part here, we got a Venusaur, Blastoise, Gyarados, both 2. Second Venusaur, second Blastoise, second Gyarados. And then some other guys such as Vileplume and whatnot. But I've just got a bunch of experience points, showed out about 120,000 if not more. So thank you guys for watching this video. The second part will be coming up here soon on YouTube. Just as soon as I get more motivation to record this narration along with the screen recording. Be sure to check out Michaela's channel. The link, you can go ahead and check her out. And then also, just if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And be sure to subscribe to my channel as more Pokemon Go videos will be coming out. Thank you for watching. They're in 3,407. Butchered that.